The positive effects of context alignment now has been third-party validated against real-world, in-market, hard business outcomes at scale. It had already been validated against ad communication measures in 70 previous studies, consistently finding about a 15% lift in measures such as ad recall when an ad was placed in a psychologically resonant environment. These 70 studies used relatively simple content coding rules, such as happy and sad, serious and funny. We wanted to avoid a subjective choice of content codes and find the content codes that would be the most effective. So we put all the psychological words in the English language, about 13,000 of them, through a rigorous scientific process described in our paper that winnowed them down to the most behavior predictive 265 content codes we call driver tags. These 265 can be grouped for analysis and targeting into 86 need states or 15 motivations. In a Nielsen NCS study of over 200,000 households, this driver tag system has been third-party validated to raise advertising sales effect by much more than the 15% for just ad recall achieved by the first generation of alignment. Probably because we're measuring alignment across 265 dimensions empirically derived, rather than one or two simple content coding dimensions. Driver tags were also third-party validated by 605 in this study involving 21 million households and 23,000 re-interviews measuring brand effects. This is a breakout of that same 605 study, which finds that even one ad exposure can have high effect if it's placed in a psychologically resonant context. This curve, derived from the Nielsen NCS study, shows that there is a negative effect to low resonance. Note the left-hand side of the graph where the non-resonant placements yielded low sales effects. This answers one of Horst's questions left unanswered by earlier studies. With our partners, Samasio and Reset Digital, we use driver tags to reach people motivated by the subconscious motivators in an ad through a context that helps the ad further. We call that empathy targeting. We discover what the motivations of an individual are by tracking the content they consume online, all behind a privacy shield, of course. Reset Digital can even personalize the ad to that targeted individual in real-time bidding, programmatic, at a scale of 276 million Americans. And that also affects the forms of TV called OTT and CTV. Our conclusion is that context ad alignment has now been amply proven to work, especially the driver tag system, which determines alignment on multiple psychological dimensions. We recommend that marketers take advantage of alignment and empathy targeting, both methods based on your specific ad. Thank you. Now, it's my pleasure to pass the baton to Kimberly Clark.